to share with you something that came about. You probably get it on YouTube as well, but just in case it gets taken away, you get to hear a little bit.
If the signs stopped, if the synchronicities faded, and you're wondering if you lost the connection, this message is for you. You didn't lose anything. You graduated. And what I'm about to tell you in the next 40 minutes will determine whether everything you activated becomes permanent or dissolves like a dream you forget upon waking. This is Sophia Hockman's final message about the Emerald Cycle you completed. She won't repeat this. Not because she's cruel, but because in true Hermeticism, certain instructions are delivered only once. If you don't capture it now, the opportunity evaporates. So breathe deep, because you're about to discover why the silence you're experiencing is actually the highest compliment Sophia can give you. Let's start with what nobody tells you about initiatory processes. Everyone talks about awakening, about activating, about raising frequency, but nobody talks about what happens after.
If you can't quit the P word, I want to let you know that scripture tells us that
nobody prepares you for the moment when the signs stop, when the repeating numbers diminish, when the explosive synchronicities calm down, when you look to the sky expecting more cosmic validation and all you find is silence. And that's exactly where 99% of initiates panic. They think they did something wrong, that they lost the connection, that Thoth abandoned them, that Sophia walked away. But the Hermetic truth is the complete opposite. When the signs stop, it's not because you failed, it's because you completed the first phase. Let me explain something fundamental written in the emerald tablets that everyone misinterprets. Thoth teaches about phases, about cycles within cycles. The first phase is impulse. It's when cosmic energy pushes you. You don't need to make effort. Things simply happen. Synchronicities fall into your lap. Insights explode in your mind. You wake up at 3 in the morning with information downloads. This phase is intoxicating. It's addictive. And it's temporary. Because if it lasted forever, you would never develop your own spiritual muscle. You would be eternally dependent on external push. So Sophia, in her infinite wisdom, cuts the umbilical cord. She stops pushing. And then you discover who you really are. You discover whether you're someone who only moves when pushed, or whether you're someone who learned to generate your own momentum. The emerald cycle you went through had specific duration. For some, it was 21 days. For others, 90 days. For rare few, it was 7 months. But all cycles have a completion point. And when that point arrives, the impulse phase ends. The sustenance phase begins. And this transition is brutal because the ego interprets it as loss. The ego says, I lost the power, I lost the magic, I lost Sophia. But the soul knows the truth. The soul knows you didn't lose anything. You gained autonomy. You gained capacity to sustain, alone but before. You could only sustain with help. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, someone holds the seat for you. You pedal, but there's an invisible hand balancing you. You feel safe. And then, at a specific moment, that hand lets go. And you keep pedaling without realizing you're alone. Until you notice. And in that moment, you have two choices. You can panic, lock the pedals, and fall. Or you can keep pedaling and realize you already knew how to ride alone, you just hadn't tested it yet. Sophia let go of your bicycle. Thoth released the seat. And this video is, are you going to pedal or fall?